They release him. Who investigated him? They thought say Finnish National Bureau of Investigation, NBR, just like FBI of America, okay? And collaboration with international partners. They check the matter to say this thing wey we dey see so na true, and they go catch am.
Thanks for clicking on this channel. Please subscribe to FO's blog history and click on the notification button so that whenever we upload a new video you will be notified.
Simon Ekpa's terror charges. Federal government presses for extradition as IPOB disowns Simon Ekpa. According to a report at our disposal, federal government will likely apply for the extradition of Simon Ekpa, the leader of the Eastern Security Network, the paramilitary organization of the indigenous people of Biafra. The Director of Defense Information, Brigadier General Tukur Gusau, who gave the indication on Thursday, said Ekpa, a self-proclaimed disciple of IPOB leader, Nnamdi Kanu, should be extradited to Nigeria to face criminal charges. Also, many Nigerians online demanded his repatriation to Nigeria to face terrorism charges. However, the IPOB dissociated itself from the embattled Biafran separatist, asserting it had no relationship with Simon Ekpa. Ekpa is one of the 97 individuals declared wanted by the defense headquarters in March 2024. The Finland-based Biafran agitator is a close ally of the IPOB leader, Nnamdi Kanu, who is facing charges of terrorism, treasonable felony, and inciting violence through his Radio Biafra, amongst others. He has been in the custody of the Department of State Services since 2021 when he was arrested in Kenya and brought back to Nigeria. Ekpa and 4 others were arrested in Finland on charges related to terrorism, Finland's Central Criminal Police said in a statement on Thursday. A report said the District Court of Päijät-Häme, Finland, ordered that Ekpa be imprisoned with probable cause on suspicion of public incitement to commit a crime with terrorist intent. Speaking on the development in a statement on Thursday, Gusau said the Chief of Defense Staff, General Chris Musa, was pleased with the trial of the ESN leader. Gusau wrote, CDS is happy with his arrest in Finland, with the hope this will be a step towards his extradition to Nigeria so that he will face justice. Ekpa, a Finnish citizen of Nigerian origin, was accused of inciting crimes with terrorist intent, while the other suspects faced charges of financing terrorism. Before his arrest, thousands of Nigerians worldwide signed a petition appealing to the Finnish and Nigerian governments and the European Union to arrest Ekpa. The Finnish police confirmed on Thursday that Ekpa and his accomplices were arrested earlier this week as part of an international investigation. Ekpa, who describes himself as the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic. But when the Finnish investigators asked him, he denied and said he is an ordinary member of the group. Government in exile is alleged to have used social media platforms to promote violent activities in the southeast, including attacks on civilians and authorities. The police said the main suspect was arrested on suspicion of public incitement to commit a crime with terrorist intent, while 4 others were arrested for financing a terrorist crime. The detention demands are related to the preliminary investigation, in which a Finnish citizen of Nigerian background, born in the 1980s, is suspected of public incitement to commit a crime with terrorist intent. The police suspect that the man has promoted his efforts from Finland by means that have led to violence against civilians and authorities as well as other crimes in the region of southeastern Nigeria, the statement read in part. Speaking on the case, Crime Commissioner Otto Hiltunen stated, the man has carried out this activity, among other things, on his social media channels, suggesting that his online actions have fueled violence in Nigeria. 4 other persons are suspected of financing the aforementioned activity. All 5 suspects in the crime were arrested at the beginning of the week. International cooperation has been carried out during the preliminary investigation, the statement added. The 4 other suspects, whose identities have not been disclosed, are believed to have financed these alleged activities. The Central Criminal Police revealed that the case involved extensive international collaboration. The Finnish authorities emphasized their commitment to investigating the case thoroughly as part of their broader effort to combat terrorism. The Chief of Defense Staff had severally called for Ekpa's arrest, accusing him of sponsoring terrorism in the southeast of Nigeria. Buba noted that the military was glad that the international community was supporting the country in its fight against terrorism. He stated, "The CDS has always called for the arrest of Simon Ekpa following his deep involvement in fueling terrorism in southeast Nigeria. We are delighted about his arrest, and glad that the international community is partnering with Nigeria in our fight against terrorism." The ESN has been implicated in numerous violent activities in the southeast since its creation in December 2020. Please watch the video of our brother, who goes with the name Don Arzer on social media, as he gives us analysis why Simon Ekpa was arrested and the charges leveled against him.
Oh, Simon Ekpa, they say they arrest him today for Finland. Why they arrest him? They talk say alleged incitement of violence in Nigeria. Another one, suspected coordination of attacks via online platforms. Imagine, what do they hear from Southeast every day? They do this one, they do that one, they buy that one. It does always say Southeast was one of the most peaceful regions in Nigeria. All of a sudden, now bad news. To the extent that I saw somebody yesterday say whether now any time I will happen for their land for Southeast. Just imagine. When they arrest them, now today, November 21, 2024, they don't arrest them before years. That time they arrest them for 2023 for illegal fundraising. That one a fundraising, you say they raise money for sponsoring bad, you understand? But this one, so he had passed the other one where they release him. Who investigated him? They thought say Finnish National Bureau of Investigation, NBR, just like FBI of America, okay? And collaboration with international partners. They check the matter to say this thing where they see so are true, and they go catch him. So what charges now? Charges are terrorist activities. Also, use of Finland as a base for violent coordination. You are using our land to coordinate violence in your own country. Why you no go your country go do them? Why you dey do them for Finland? Why you no go stay with them? Do what you dey do. Why are you using our soil? It is say they know they was so. Anybody they involved aside this guy, they say yes, 4 additional suspects were also detained. What way you go give to this government? You feel accuse them of everything, but for issue of security, for me, if you ask me, President Tinubu, they try. For this security matter, in the try. Number one, you remember Buhari now, any small thing, I shock. Have you ever heard President Tinubu say I shock? Even for Katsina at that time, Bandi go do stupidity. He go say, I shock. This Abuja jailbreak where happened last time. And when we see they say terrorists run common for prison. Buhari say I shock for inside Abuja where you did. Another person we must commend, now be Ribadu, need to commend them because he dey try. A non-military man where we say they perform. President Tinubu, a non-military person where we say they perform past general. Not the way you want to tell me. Seriously. When last we hear say they go carry school children, park them. The whole school children, Gumi will come go negotiate with them. When last? For that time, throughout Buhari reign, every small thing, Gumi go negotiate. You will see picture of Bandi here and there. Just within a space of 1 year, everything just calmed down for that area. You remember that time for South Kaduna? There was this lamentation in South Kaduna. You go hear say terrorists here and there. They hijack a whole village. They ran through a whole village. They kidnapped a whole village. They destroyed a whole village. You don't ever hear that thing again. Well, as you hear say S-men here, S-men there, S-men here. We must give it to this government, seriously. Even for Kaduna self, before, road, you know if you go Kaduna. Through rail, you know if you go Kaduna. Even their airport, you know if you go through airport. Terrorists everywhere. You don't hear that one again. So, if you ask me, we must give credit to President Tinubu for waiting they do concerning security. When last you hear say South Kaduna, they go run through the village, whatever. According to thing, now the disappearance of Erufai, now in the big piece for their be now the arrival of Tinubu. If you see they contribute towards insecurity in Southeast, in any part of Nigeria, no say your days are numbered. What do you think? Drop your comment. Thank you.